A blessed week to you. This week, I want to draw attention to the blessing in certain blessings that we are denied. There are certain things we request from God, and it looks as if God has denied us these blessings. The same God that said, ask and you receive, seek and you find, knock and the door will be open to you. Somehow it looks as if there are certain things you've asked of God and He has said no to them. Why will God decide to deny us certain blessings? Somewhere last year, we traveled, myself, my parents, and my siblings, traveled to my elder brother's place to celebrate my nephew's birthday. And so he lives in a different town, so we all had to go there. And having had such a nice time, we are about to leave. And my nephew decided to hop into the car to follow us back. And initially we thought he was joking, so we were laughing and then reversed out of the gate, and he was still there. And so his father had to come and pick him from the car. And he was throwing tantrums and crying and was in pain, basically. In his mind, his father had just denied him the pleasure he wanted to go and enjoy, the fun he was getting ready to have. His father has just denied him such exciting moments. But there's something his father knew that he was ignorant of. His father knew that if he should go on this journey with us, 5 minutes into the journey, by the time he turns back and can't see his house and can't see his parents, he would start crying. And so to prevent that pain he will start experiencing in 5 minutes' time, the father decides to deny him that trip. The same thing with God. It says there's a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof is the way of death. So there are certain things to us at the moment. It looks like this is what I need. This is the answer I desire. This is the joy I seek. But God knows that it looks as if it will be an answer now, but it will bring us pain tomorrow. And so in His goodness, He decides to deny us these benefits that we think we need today. I witnessed another interesting experience. There are a couple of kids that like coming to the house to play. And there's this young boy, just about 3 years old. Anytime he comes to the house, there's a separate food prepared for him. This time he came to the house and his food had been given to him. And whilst eating, he noticed there was one of the older children who was eating something different. We call that wache. Wache basically is a Ghanaian food, rice and beans with hot sauce. And he wanted what she was eating, but she decided not to give it to him. And so he started crying and request for it. She still denied him, but he kept on crying. And so she yielded to his pressure and gave the wache to him. Immediately he took 2 spoons of it. He started a new cry altogether. Now this cry was because the pepper in the sauce started burning his mouth. And so he couldn't stop crying. They were trying to give him water to help ease the pepper in his mouth, and you see he couldn't trust even the water to give me. What you gave me before caused me this discomfort I'm in. How much more whatever you want to give me now? And when I looked at the situation, I could understand the plight of the lady or the young girl. She didn't want to give it to him, but because he kept on putting pressure and kept on crying, she had to oblige to his request. I looked at that and I began to give God thanks, because God is not under pressure to listen to my request that He knows will bring me pain. And so it doesn't matter how I cry and how I react to certain blessings I'm asking God for, because He can see the end and I'm just limited by the present. He decides to deny me those blessings because He knows really they are no blessings. The blessings of the Lord, it makes rich, it doesn't add sorrow to it. So the moment God sees that the blessing you're requesting for will add sorrow or will bring sorrow, He decides to deny us those blessings. If the blessings that are denied you, however, is by the devil, don't worry. God has a restoration plan. It will all come back better. But if it's God that is the one denying you those blessings, then you need to be more grateful and more thankful to God, because it's only going to yield you greater glory. So this week, have that mentality that there are certain blessings in what looks like denied blessings. Have a blessed week.